Cryptocurrency markets suffered a major decline, Bitcoin falling to a 3-week low and Ether plummeting to early September levels as well. This is the headline from news.com, cryptocurrency sliding. Trump's trade war is rattling the markets, and certainly is. Ether dropped about 24%, experts warning that while some see this as a panic moment, others view it as an opportunity to invest in cheaper assets. The turmoil highlighting the growing sensitivity of cryptocurrencies to broader economic sentiments as well. Veronica, I thought that Donald Trump, the idea was that he was going to be the crypto king. He even has his own coin now, his own meme coin. He spoke back in July last year at a Bitcoin conference where he was very excited about it. Yet this is where things are looking in a very short amount of time. It's starting to make a bit of a comeback, but it got to that 109,000 US dollar mark just last week. There have been some concerns post his inauguration about whether crypto means as much to him as what Donald Trump means to crypto.
Well, it's been 3 weeks, so settle down, relax, take a breath. I think it'll be okay.
He's chucked tariffs on China, tariffs on Mexico. He's got thousands of troops at the border. He's got ICE raids with thousands of people. Surely he could say something nice about crypto for all of the investors and the poor Ticker viewers who are sitting right now watching Ticker and holding their phone with a dreaded look on their face.
Well, I would say stay tuned. I definitely think something's in the works. We have heard that from him. It appears, though, that there were just some of those key issues from his agenda that he really wanted to deal with in those, first couple of days and the executive orders. And it's certainly been a lot. It's been fast and furious. The news has not, been boring whatsoever. And so with crypto, it's going to be something that I'm sure we're talking about. When they might release something, I don't know. Maybe they'll invite some more people to the White House. Who knows, clearing schedules. But, he famously went to the conference. He said that he, was interested in it and wanted to really see it happening and wants the U.S. to kind of be the crypto capital of the world. And so when he says, something like that, I would definitely say stay tuned.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel for these, mostly guys in their 20s and 30s, and they've got their crypto stocks and they've pulled themselves away for 10 minutes from PlayStation and Fortnite so that they can check their stocks. They don't have the attention span, Veronica. I think you're wishing that they did right now. I guess the question is it something President Trump does, or are we all just waiting to see what the Fed Reserve does? Because the whole concern about crypto is whether or not it's legitimized by, I guess, institutions like the Fed Reserve. That's what Trump has promised to do. So are we waiting for the White House or for the Fed Reserve chairman to speak about it?
It could certainly even be behind the scenes conversations that are happening now. We know that the new Treasury Secretary, he was just finally approved and sworn in. And that's the other thing, this administration is still waiting for a majority of its cabinet. And so you want them to move quickly. And right now, we're just really seeing these executive orders coming out because lawmakers are still holding a lot of the hearings for these cabinet picks. And this is what we have been hearing from President Trump and Vice President Vance saying, give us our cabinet picks so we can really, start to move on the agenda and what we want to do.
We got picks up right now from that Bitcoin conference back in July. Now this I feel like this was part of the bro podcast strategy, right? If you think about the Josh Rogans and going on all of those podcasts in the lead up and during the election campaign, where Donald Trump essentially really whacked poor old Kamala's team by talking directly to young men. And Bitcoin is one of those policies that if you want to speak directly to young men, this is the topic you talk about.
And something that we have heard often with Donald Trump is that on his sites, he has gone to his workers and he will talk to somebody in hospitality or someone who's driving a forklift and ask questions. And he is sort of surveying and doing that research and trying to understand. So don't forget, he also has his sons, Eric, Don Jr., and of course, Barron Trump, Barron being the youngest one. And we know that he kind of was behind some of those pushes to try to get on those podcasts. And so this could be something that who knows, maybe they're talking about, and they too believe that it's the future, but it could potentially just be a timing issue or trying to figure out, does the White House make a move on this? How about lawmakers? Is it the Fed, as you just mentioned? So I think there's a lot that really needs to be looked at here moving forward and trying to navigate this new landscape, really, with this decentralized currency.
All right, Veronica Dudo, we've covered a lot today. Thanks so much. We'll talk to you soon.
Thanks. It's been fun.